How do I delete this? Okay, so nah, I'm having problems with my streaming stuff. Don't know if anyone can see this. Whoa, we got a couple viewers already. Awesome. I was trying to schedule an event, but it wasn't actually working. I have no idea what is going on with my encoder. This is all very complicated to me, so I hope that you guys can hear me and everything's working well. All right, so let's get started. So today we'll be drawing some roses. Now roses are something that I really like to draw. Let me just adjust my camera here. I love drawing roses. It's not usually the typical type of rose that I like to draw, like the ones we all know. I like drawing the English roses. They have all kinds of different varieties, which makes it really interesting to draw. So I'm going to be drawing I believe the name of this rose is called Queen of Sweden, and it's very pretty. So I'm going to start with that. I hope everything's okay. Let's see. All right, gonna put my glasses on because I'm an old lady. Let's get this all started. All right, for this drawing, I'm going to be using only Copic markers. So I've got my set here of the Copic Ciao. I'll be using the pink, so I actually have to test these markers first to see what color to use. It's gonna be a little bit of pink and orange for this flower. So let's try to get all of my pinks here. So I'm going to test the swatches out first. I know for sure I'm going to be using this one for the center of the rose, because it's a pretty color. The rose itself is not entirely too bright, so we're gonna take these ones out. So let's test this out. So we've got the orange, which I'll be using. Then we'll use the blush. Yup, that looks good. Well, that's too much in highlighter color, so that's not what I want. Okay, so we're gonna use the pale pink, the blush, light orange, and I think I will also use the peach. Yeah, that looks good. All right. So to start off, I'm going to sketch the initial rose. So I think the easiest way to explain this is when you're sketching flowers in general, you want to start with geometric shapes. And this is just kind of the easiest way to start, rather than like focusing on petals one at a time. The easiest way is to just kind of sketch the geometric shape. So for this one, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides of the rose. So I'm just going to do quick lines like that. You don't have to be perfect, just kind of make some rough lines here. Okay, so we've got our triangle. I know it looks like nothing already, but just you guys wait. Hey! Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Okay, so for this rose, it has many petals. And what I like to do is I like to actually just kind of sketch. So let's continue with the reference lines first. I think I might have done a little too much. Okay. So the center of the rose, just gonna do a circle. Then we've got another circle. Just really, really rough here, you. Hi, everyone. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to build from the outside to the inside. I think it's just easier for myself to kind of know where the petals should go. So already we kind of have the basic shape. And I'm going to start outlining some of the petals. I know it looks like a diamond. It looks kind of strange, eh? But that's okay, it's gonna change. So I'm gonna start outlining the petals. And again, you don't have to be entirely perfect here, okay? Just sketch kind of like rough shapes. So I am working off of a reference photo, something that I always do just because it's easier to kind of understand the shapes and the basic shadowing of the thing that you're drawing. So I would recommend going on Google and just finding a reference photo. It's just easier in that regards. You have art homework? That's awesome. I wish I had art homework. I remember back in school I barely had, like I only had art class once, and it was the only homework I was looking forward to actually do. I wish I had that again. Okay, so we're gonna draw the petals on the outside. We're gonna start to extend it. This is where you can get a little bit creative. So like the petals themselves are not, I mean, they're made with curves, but they also have many imperfections. They're kind of just like, they might have like rips and tears to them. So you want to kind of be a little bit creative in that regards. So you can just kind of play around with the texture and the shapes. So like these lines here, it looks kind of ugly right now, but we're gonna erase it afterwards. It's just to know the shape, the basic shape of the flower. You can already start to erase some of the lines as well, because they can kind of get a bit confusing. So you want to just go over again. Math homework? Oh my god, math is the worst. I'm like horrible at math. Everything to do with numbers, I just cannot think that way. Like I'm a very visual person. And any sort of logic, not saying that I'm dumb or anything, but any sort of logic, it's just, I can't. I can think with pictures, I can't think with numbers. So what I like to do with the flowers, because roses can be super complex, I typically, like mentioned, I work from the outside to the inside, but I also like to start on one side, so I don't do the entire thing at once, like layer by layer. I tend to just like focus on one side of the flower just because it can get quite confusing, not really understanding where the lines are going and whatnot, so you just want to take your time with it. Okay, so we're gonna start to erase more here. Okay, so we'll continue to make more details. So let's continue with the layers on the left side. Yeah, the petals, this flower has a lot of petals. Kind of made it more harder for myself, but that's okay. That's part of the challenge, right? Woo! Actually, this one here doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh my god. Swear to God, roses are one of the toughest things you can draw. It's not only tough in the sense where you have to like understand how like the drawing goes, but you also need to understand how to color the rose, because there's a lot of shadows and a lot of deep colors that you need to kind of like, it's really all part of drawing the rose, is kind of understanding how the shadows work. And if you screw that up, then the rose doesn't really look as authentic. It can fall really, really flat. So that's kind of the crappy part. Ooh. Huh. Hello, Daniel. I wish I had music. Actually, maybe I could play some music. I'm not technically allowed because I do live in Germany, so we have like different laws, which really, really, really sucks. But I could probably play like SoundCloud music that is commercial free. Let's pop up something here. Music, where are you? I do have like music I could use, but it's kind of like, it's not the music that I actually listen to when I paint. And unfortunately I can't play that music because I'll get in trouble, because of the GEMA in Germany. They block everything, and you have to pay extra to use music. You don't, it's not like in America where you can just have music playing, or videos. Let's see. Let's play. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. 99 and kiss me. I wonder if it's too loud. Okay. Yeah! Say nighty night and kiss me. I think it's a little bit too loud. La. I apologize in advance if I end up singing out loud. I might be talented at drawing, but not not singing. It's really bad. I wonder if the next one will play. Ah, it's not playing. Okay, wait. Yeah. Yeah, the sound is good. It's actually turning out to look like a cabbage. But I promise you it's gonna look like a rose at the end. At least I hope so. Ah, maybe I shouldn't promise things like that. It's moved on. It's moved on. All right. Yeah, now for this inside. So like the center of the rose is the hardest part to get. Cause it's just like layers on top of layers. What? It's midnight for you guys? You should be in bed. But then again, it's Friday night, so it's not that bad. In Germany, it's 5:17 in the afternoon. Okay, so let's erase the reference line. This looks like a cabbage. No! Okay, let's continue. You know, as like an artist, you have these moments where you're like starting a drawing and you're like, it's not turning out the way I want it to turn out. That's kind of like the bad voice in your head where you gotta ignore. You just gotta keep going. Sort of just like, getting a text message. Yeah, you just gotta keep going and yeah, don't bail on your work. Just keep trying because you never know. Something that you might start off with and you think that it looks like crap might actually turn out to look really, really nice in the end. And vice versa. Some things that you start and you're like, oh, I'm doing such a good job at this, might end up turning out not the way you expected at the end. So you just gotta keep pushing because you never know what you could achieve. And it's also really, really good practice. So as we start to like get into the center of the rose, you want to start to make the sort of petals not thinner, but there's more layers in the center of the rose. So on the outside, the petals are more, you know, out there and they're bigger, and on the center, it's very condensed. Thank you, Beata. Beata, am I pronouncing that right? You're German, right? Beata. Beata. And in the center of the rose, you can pretty much improvise, because no matter if you use a reference photo, you're never going to get it exactly the same. So you just kind of know that there's many petals, layers of petals. You can just kind of improvise based on what you think looks good. So there's really no right or wrong way to do this. It's just sort of like trying to capture at least the essence of the rose. And this one's actually going to look a little bit like a peony. Peony, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Peony. But it's actually a English rose called Queen of Sweden. So this is one of the roses I want to plant in my one-day garden. I live in an apartment in Berlin, so we don't have gardens here, but maybe one day I will have a pretty English rose garden. That has always been my dream. Would be awesome. Okay, I hope this is turning out. No! Now, right now it just looks like a bunch of lines, but in reality, once you start to color it with the markers, you're gonna really start to build the depth with kind of like make it look more realistic with the different types of shades. So yeah, don't be worried that it might not look right at the beginning. It will definitely start to come to life once you bring color to it. So in the center, I'm actually just going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to start coloring the petals with the Copic markers, and we'll take it from there. So one step at a time. The center is kind of a little bit overwhelming to me right now to understand where the lines are going. So when I feel like I feel like I'm not going to draw it nicely or whatever, I just kind of take a break from that general area and I start to go somewhere else. The colors that I'm using or that I'm going to be using, and I hope that they work together, I will be using the pale pink from the Copic Ciao markers, the peach, the blush, and the light orange. I also have these other pinks here, but I don't think they will work well because they're quite bright in color. So let's try, I think the lightest one is the pale pink. Yeah, we'll start with the pale pink. So I'm gonna work from the outside in. I'm wondering if I should outline it in black first. Nah, let's just work without black. Okay, so we'll start with the pale pink, and I'm using the brush tip here. It's just easier to control rather than the chisel nib. So we'll start here with the outside. Now again, sort of like a disclaimer, I am not a professional with markers. It's actually the first time I've been using them. Not for this illustration, but within the past 2 months, it has really been the only time that I kind of bought them for the first time, and I have been practicing for the first time with markers. The usual way that I do art is with watercolor and pencil crayon. So I apologize if this does not look as good as it could have, but it is a good way to practice, which is why I kind of like doing these streams, or I really want to do these streams in the future more often, because I kind of like just, you know, hanging out with you guys and talking and practicing at the same time, and then maybe you guys have tips for me, would be also really good. So we're just gonna start to kind of build the gradients with the, by layering. So I add a little bit more pink. I'm gonna start to kind of try to get the 3D effect with the petals. I also have a, where did I put it? Colorless blender. So this is also a colorless blender that I use with Copic, with my Copic markers. This is the Copic Sketch colorless blender. Basically what it is you can apply it in a certain area, and then you can go over, and this is how you blend two different shades of the color. So like right now I'm trying to blend, it's not really needed because it's not as strong. but you can just blend a little bit better with this marker. You know what, Daniel? I can't draw airplanes at all, so you're one step ahead of me. That's awesome! I wish I could draw airplanes. I tried to draw cars one time, and that was difficult. Completely difficult. Okay, so I'm going to revisit this one after. I'm not sure what kind of level of detail I want to give. I'm wondering if I should start to work with the pencil crayons, because usually with mixed media, I do both. I use like a combination of many things together. And with the, like the flower petals, if you actually look closely at the details, there's a lot of sort of like veins in the petals. And this is just part of the texture. So I think I'm going to use the pencil crayon to add this texture on top of the marker. So I'll give it a try. I don't know if it's going to turn out well, but we'll see. I don't know if this is the, yeah, this should be fine. All right, so I'm just going to start to make some like vein-like, I can't talk tonight, so vein-like, yeah, lines in the petals. Now it's up to you, like, how much detail you want to actually give. I really like to go a little bit more realistic in my work, but yeah, I mean, it's all about how much you want to draw, or yeah. I don't know if this is showing up on the camera actually. It's quite pale. It's not showing up on the stream, I don't think. And actually it doesn't look that good, so I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna continue inking. All right, so let's ink the petal up here. The paper that I'm using is also the Copic marker paper, and it works really well with the Copic markers together. Macy, do you have like stores like Bözna or Modular? Because we have those two stores in Berlin, and this is where I was able to buy my Copic markers. But otherwise, I do order online as well on Amazon. I don't know if you have those stores wherever you live in Germany. Okay, so I do also, because I don't have the complete collection of the Copic markers, for now I have to use a combination of different brands together. So I do have the Touch Twin Tips, and I did a review on these, and they're really, really good alternative to the Copic markers. They are also brush, so here. So I'm going to use a little bit of gray for some of the petals, because there is gray in the shadows of the flower. So unfortunately I don't have this color in the Copic, but I could still yeah, combine the two brands together. It still works really, really well. It's actually quite strong in the color right now, and it's not what I wanted to achieve. Ay ay ay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. There's a technique to do as well for blending markers together. And it's the one that I use the most. It's a kind of like, so what you do is you put your marker on the paper, and if you were trying to blend or if you're trying to create a gradient effect, what you can do is like you put the marker on the paper, like the tip of the marker, and you do this flick of the wrist motion. So you like set it down and then you kind of just flick it. And what this does is it creates a gradient. So like the end, I don't know how to describe it as best. I don't know how to describe it, but it does create like a gradient effect, and it just mixes it together. Hi, Shati-doo! My husband's in the chat. How are you in the chat? You're not even home yet. Uh-huh. Do Bear, love you. Make sure to get some food for the raclette, yeah? I texted you, text me back. Do Bear. So for this petal here, I'm going to use the flick of the wrist technique because the end of the petal is a little bit white because the petals do curl in. So you have to remember that yeah, don't text and stream. Shatsy, you're distracting me. Go back to work. Yeah, so what I was saying is you have to remember that some of the petals kind of curl in, and usually they're kind of like a lighter shade of the actual petal, so like the tips here. So you want to remember that because it does help to give like the 3D effect. So when I'm so for this one, I'm going to flick my wrist because I don't want all of it to be pink. There's actually like a very small I don't know if this is turning out. All right. There's more of like a defined line here, so I'm actually just gonna do a line. Then we need to add the gray. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. So again, like just as like a general tip, like when you're applying, so you can see that I'm applying color right now, and this is not like the this is not the final application that I will be doing. It's sort of just like the very first step of the coloring. What usually you need to do, or like what I do or how I work, is I apply the color first. Maybe I start to work on a little bit of detail, and then once it's been done for the entire flower, I will go back and I will continue to add more coloring. And usually the color that I add the most is like the shadowing. So I work very heavily on the shadows after the basic color has been set. So that's sort of like the way that I do it. And thank you, Lizzie and Inyola. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for your compliments. It means a lot. Okay, so let's just leave that for now. I'm going to start progressing into the darker areas of the center. So using the pale pink as a basic color, so like the base of the color. We'll just do petal by petal, because a lot of it, you know, drawing roses is quite difficult, so you want to take it one step at a time. So petal by petal. Yeah, then good night. You should go sleep. That's crazy. Don't stay up so late. Bye. Have a good night. Or like what we say in German, schlaf schön. La 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 la. Okay. The touch 5 markers. Let me quickly Google that. The new generation of touch 5 markers. I have not tried them out. Are they brush as well? Because if they're only like the chisel nib, I'm not really into that. Which is why I'm only testing out like brush tip. I recently just bought these ones here, the Winsor & Newton brush markers. And they're quite good actually, to be honest with you. I am doing a review, or like editing the footage for the review that I just did. I just got these in the mail today from Amazon, and they're quite nice. They're a bit cheaper than Copic's as well. So yeah, I think I was surprised. I was happy with the results. Some of the colors were not really as great as what I had seen in the label or like the color advertised, but yeah, that's another thing. I mean, but generally speaking, the product was fine. Hello, Shy Psycho. Shy Psycho. No, you're not too late. Just working on the coloring of the rose right now. So for the first layer, and then I will continue to color a little bit more. Hello, Lila. Thanks for joining. By the way, if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I'd like to have a conversation with you guys. I quite like to talk about art. So if you have art or even any questions about like myself in general, like feel free. I'm totally open to answering things. Did I teach myself how to draw? That I did. I went to school, like I had art classes here and there when I was young, like maybe 5 or 6 years old. And then I had maybe like art class in high school for 1 semester, and it was never really, like I felt like I didn't learn as much as I did once I did it myself. Like once I took the initiative and was at home and bought these art books and bought the materials I needed, and I just sat in front of the TV and I drew all the time. Like that was something that I learned faster and quicker in terms of like art and how to do certain techniques, and also by watching YouTube videos and watching people that inspired me or I followed on Instagram. That's basically how I learned. It was all just myself. And this is something that I actually recommend doing because I think you learn the best. It's kind of like street cred, you know? Like why would you go to study for this? Like, you will learn things in school. Yes, you will. I can't deny that. But in terms of like learning it yourself, I feel like I've learned much more in that regards. When did I take art seriously? Well, seriously, probably within the past 2 years, really. I'm 25 years old, like I just turned 25, and that's a kind of a freaky number for me, but I really started when I was around 22, 23-ish. Before I was just doing it for myself. And actually I spent many years not even drawing because I was kind of discouraged and I didn't really know what to do, and I was like, it was sort of just like a hobby to help me with stress and whatnot. But then about 2 years ago I decided to take it up because I was actually getting commissions from people for pet portraits. So I do specialize in pet portraits, watercolor pet portraits. And yeah, I was getting a lot of recognition for that, and I decided to take it more seriously and kind of like have it as a serious hobby. So I'm pretty grateful for the people that actually stuck with me and who offered me like a chance to paint their pets. So that was really inspiring. Yeah, Stormy Pets, thank you. I know, I'm very excited for 1,000 subscribers, soon to be. I think I will be doing a giveaway about that. I have to buy the markers. There's gonna be special markers for a giveaway. Just have to figure out how to do it, but yeah, there will be a giveaway. Inyola. Your question? How did you manage to handle Copic so well in such a short time? Please teach me, senpai. By the way, please don't say practice. Well, what am I going to say? What do you think I'm going to say? Of course it's practice. I mean like, okay, practice-wise, when I mean practice, it's something like before going to bed, what I would do for the past month is take my sketchbook and take my new markers and sit in bed and draw while watching some weird, like, I don't know, drama on YouTube, or I watch Black Mirror, or like watch like just TV shows, and that's all I did. And I think the fastest way that I learned to use markers was actually to look at how others are doing it on YouTube and watching YouTube videos. And yeah, that was super helpful because I was able to learn techniques quicker. And yeah. I can't keep up with all the comments. One sec. I'm like reading through here. Copic Sketch and Copic Ciao have the same kind of brush nibs. Copic Classic is a brush nib too, but it's not the same compared to the Sketch and the Ciao. The Copic Classic. I haven't played around with the Copic Classic or the Copic Sketch. The only Copic Sketch that I have is the Blender, which disappeared. Here, this is the only one I have. And yeah, to be honest with you, it's the same, like the brush, like the nibs are the exact same, like you said. I forget what I was gonna say. Forget what I was gonna say. I'm reading other comments at the same time. Stormy Pets. Drawing bunnies. I certainly can do that because I love drawing bunnies. I just need a photo of your bunnies. So if you send it to my email address, info@brushesandbunnies.com, I will look into it and give it a try. This is something that I like to do. I like to draw. Any tips to begin to master this skill? Sometimes I draw random stuff, but I would like to get more skill to do better drawing. Any tips? Tips. There's a lot of tips I can give you. I think, where to start? I can't even concentrate on drawing this anymore. I'm trying to think of how to answer this question. Basically, the first thing I would say is that you do not need to have the most expensive art materials to start off with. I think that just having a pencil and an eraser and a sketchbook is enough to begin. It's all about kind of understanding how to sketch first and foremost and how to sketch basic shapes. If you're interested in drawing like humans, I would say to start with just trying to sketch the face and getting the proportions right. So look at people on YouTube, look at books. There's all kinds of apps out there that could help you with the proportions. There's this app that I'm currently using right now. It is, let's pop it up. It's called Learn How to Draw, and it's an app created by a comic artist, and he works on comics like Spider-Man, for example. And basically, let me quickly try to show it to you. You have like, let's see if this will show up. I don't know if it's gonna show up. The camera's really bad. Nope, it's not showing up. Okay, a little bit here, you can see it. Yeah, so basically it's all these tutorials. Every Monday he comes out with different things, and it tells you how to draw step by step, like the head, for example, which is really, really, really useful. And I'm working towards like drawing more like comic book style art. This is what I would like to do, so I'd recommend this app. The app is called Learn How to Draw, and it's quite cool. But you can find all kinds of cool sources online. And then of course the next tip I can give you is basically that you need to just practice, and that's all. Skill will come in time. You will not become an artist overnight. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, it's so true. how long have you been drawing? Sorry, I'm new to your channel. I have been drawing for, well, since I was a little girl, really. I mean, I was always drawing, but I wasn't serious about it, you know? I was just kind of like drawing as a child with crayons in front of the TV. I'm getting like I can remember like every Christmas time or like every birthday, all I would ask for were pencils, markers, and sketchbooks and whatnot. And that's what I would receive as a gift. And I was over the moon, like, oh my God, but I wouldn't really like, I don't know. I wasn't taking it that seriously, and it was just something that I would do. And then as I grew older, like in my teenage years, I got into manga a lot, and I was drawing like the manga style, which was really, really fun, and I learned a lot with that. But then I stopped for a few years, and then at like 22 or 23, I picked it up again, and I became quite serious about it, and started the YouTube channel, so yeah. I do notice all of you guys. I notice you, Moisey. Sorry. I'm trying to read all the comments. So Stormy Pets says that she received, or she sent me in my email, pictures. Let's open these up. I love bunny pictures. She's so cute. Sorry for the high-pitched squeal. Can I show the photo? Look at the photo. Look at the baby. Ah, it's so cute. It's a girl, right? Is your bunny a girl? Her name is Bonita. Bonita! You know what, Stormy Pets? I'm going to draw Bonita for my next video. I'm going to draw, like, I've been wanting to draw another rabbit video, like a pet video. I miss drawing bunnies, so I'm probably gonna draw one, and I'm gonna film it and post it on YouTube, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do for you. And if you want, I could send it to you as well, depending on where you live. I ship worldwide, internationally for free, so. Billy, sometimes I see YouTube videos and I get frustrated or discouraged easily for not being able to achieve the level. Yes, so do I. It happens to all of us. And you see these awesome YouTubers on YouTube with these incredible like watercolors and acrylic and oil, and right now for me is watching oil painters, and I'm so jealous because I cannot do that. Like, I have this oil painting here. Let me show it to you. This is one of the only, whoops, I can't see. It's so bright. This is like the first, wait, I'm doing this so weird. This is the first oil painting that I really did, and it's of my rabbit. And you know, it's taken me a couple weeks to get it right, and I cannot get it right. It's almost done, but I slaved over this like crazy. And for me, oil is the biggest challenge. So when I see people on YouTube drawing like or painting with oil, I get really, really discouraged as well, because I'm like, oh, I will never get that good, you know? But it's kind of just like telling yourself to ignore that voice in your head and just going for it. Just do it. That's all I can really say. Okay, I haven't been drawing this photo. Let me just get a couple petals here, and I will continue answering your questions. Where'd my reference photo go? Macy, I actually follow Happy D Artist as well. She's one of my inspirations. And I've been looking at her videos to figure out how oil is done. It's actually, this one right here was kind of like inspired. I mean, I was watching her videos and that gave me the idea to start oil. So yeah, she's a pretty big inspiration. Stormy, since you live in the UK, that's gonna be no problem. You're gonna receive the photo, like I could send it to you. Like you'd have to give me your shipping details, but I could send it to you whenever, and you'll receive it within a few weeks, I think. Because usually when I ship to the US, it takes around 6 weeks for the customer to receive the portrait. But UK is always the best. Yo, 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 everyone! Thanks for joining. If I draw manga, do you watch anime? I've had this question already in the last stream, and that is basically no. I used to a lot, but I've stopped just because now I'm older and it's not really as appealing to me anymore as it used to be. And I think it's just natural to feel that way. Something that we kind of, I don't want to say grow out of, but yeah, unfortunately, I think I grew out of it. Yeah, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can just send it to me with the email address that you just sent it. Okay? Okay, let me try to get a couple more petals here, at least finished. I am a fan of both. More so, I think DC. I don't know, that's hard. That's a hard question to answer. That's really hard to answer. Because I'm a huge Superman fan. But at the same time, I'm a huge X-Men fan. I can't really answer that. So what I like to do is I like to take my pencil crayon and just start to fill in the detail and the shadows with the pencil crayon. I think it's much easier to control than marker. And yeah, this is what I always do with my mixed media work as well. And the pencil crayon that I'm using is Faber Castell polychromos. This is the one that I always use. I haven't tried any other pencil crayon, just because in Germany this is like the brand here. It is a German brand, and in the art stores you can get it for quite cheap, and it's not. I mean, there's so much available for the brand, so I didn't really feel like I need to buy any other, like Prismacolor, for example. It's not really available here in Germany. But I know, like in Canada, Prismacolor is quite popular. Also in the US. This is where it gets a bit tough because there's you're trying to like get it like I'm going for more of like a realistic look right now, but there's so many different colors and different shadows you need to consider when you're looking at your reference photo, and how to like bring this onto paper is the most challenging part. It's also the most like fun part of the challenge, but I don't know, you gotta work with all kinds of different things, and it kind of plays with your head. Like for me right now, I'm just like feeling a little bit overwhelmed at what I need to do, and that's why it's also quite relaxing, because it's like how do I say, it stimulates like your brain, because you have to think of how visually to interpret it with your pencil or your marker. Let's see. Okay, so as I get into the middle, there's a little bit more orange hue. I don't know if this is gonna screw it up if I start to use the orange. Wait, let's start with the pale pink. Hello, Artemis, welcome back. Okay. Do you recommend digital tablets for beginners, or should I stick to paper? Oh, digital tablets as in like a bamboo? Like digital art? Is that what you're asking? Because I actually don't really know how to use one. I've never done it before. For manga, back when I was like 14, I used to do it a little bit with my bamboo, like my digital art. And it was actually quite hard. It was really hard. And I'd like to get into digital art, but I think that's, I don't know. I like to stick to one thing, I think. Yeah, that depends on you. Like, if you want to get into digital art, I would definitely say go for it, because I think digital art is kind of like, sort of, I mean, I don't want to be so dramatic and say it's the art of the future, but it is a rising art medium, and there are many artists on YouTube who do art digitally, and I think it's quite fascinating, and it's a skill on its own. Like, for myself, doing art on paper is easier, but if I were to try digital, I don't even think I could be able to do it. It would look so bad. I would definitely recommend to go for it, because I think that's the coolest thing, especially in terms of like games. There's a lot of jobs nowadays with like, yeah, you need to kind of know how to do digital art, because it's like more like art concept, and especially for video games, and also for movies. So I think it's a really respectable career if you're looking to get into that. Okay, so you can see here the orange is quite bright compared to the pink. Now, the orange kind of dies off into other petals. It's should be a lighter orange. And to do this, I will use the colorless blender and start to blend a little bit of the orange into the pink. Is better, I guess you can say. I don't know. Oh wait. Ah, this is pink, not orange. Yeah, I would recommend Wacom. Wacom. That sounds so weird saying out loud. I have the really, really old bamboo from Wacom. Wacom. Is that how you say it? Wacom. Wacom. I have the really old one. It's probably like 8 or 9 years old now. So I wouldn't know anything about the newer models. But yeah, I think that's one of the most reputable brands. Sometimes I still try to use it. Like I have it here somewhere on my art desk, but sometimes I try to use it and I'm like, oh my god, like in Photoshop, like it's so small and I can barely do anything with it. Like how am I supposed to draw with it? And I feel like it's not reacting properly anymore. So yeah, don't know. That's probably why I don't do digital art either. Ay, ay, ay. Bleh, cold tea. Bleh, it's gross. Okay. Whew, I feel like this is a marathon. It's a lot of pink here. I've seen some really cool art done on iPads. That's like kudos to you if you can do art on an iPad. Thank you, Miraculous Cat Noir. I like that name. It's quite nice. Like, drawing for a living, I'm not actually doing. It's just a hobby. I wish I could draw for a living. I think it's like sort of like my goal within the next year to be able to kind of like sustain myself off of art, and not necessarily in the fact of selling it, but also kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I would like to do sort of like art classes as well. I think it would be really, really fun. Like inspiring people or like children especially to do art would be something that I would really like to do, and I think that YouTube is a great platform for that. So eventually I hope, don't know, would be nice to kind of like be able to at least make half of a living off of art. Okay, what was I doing? Yes. I never even considered to make a living off of art because, like, my parents were graphic, or my mom is an artist as well. She does like crazy. She doesn't really have. It's not a typical style. It's very modern, and it's called groovy arts. And she was an artist for 20 years, and she stopped for whatever reason. But I remember like growing up with her, and she would teach me a little bit on certain things, and I would sit with her and we would paint together. But she would make a living off of art, and it was really fascinating to see, but it's also very stressful because you don't know if like you're gonna have a client that month. You don't know if you're gonna bring in money. You need to sell a painting in order to, you know, have food on your table, and that was kind of challenging. But back then, when she was doing art, she didn't have platforms like YouTube or social media because it just didn't exist. So I'm pretty fortunate that in my time generation we have things like social media, and I think it's quite possible to kind of make a living a little bit at least. You've got like YouTubers, which I follow, like Bailey J. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She's like currently writing a book. I think what she's doing, she's illustrating a book, and this is something that I would love to do. Illustrating a book with like characters that are maybe like bunnies, for example. That would be so cool. I would love to do that. Like just being able to inspire people and motivate them. Oh my goodness. I do have another job. I am a training and documentation project manager for an agency in Berlin, and my job is to basically train people worldwide. So I have to train them, you know, people from Russia, people from, I don't know, China, all across Europe, Canada, US, and I have to train them on using specific things like systems or like CMSs, content management systems. And yeah, I think like for now that's my job, and I never even thought I would end up doing this because I did study in graphic design, and like for my bachelor's in design. And in a way, my art was more kind of on a digital side in terms of like everything being print design and having to do it on the computer and printing it off for like, you know, billboard sizes or stuff like that. And that's my background. Hi everyone. Oh my god. I'm getting so many questions. Give me a second. Let me just read through. Thank you, Owen, by the way. Yeah, Bailey's amazing. I really, really like her. And she's Canadian as well. So we're both Canadian. I don't know if that stands for something, but yeah. Canadians are awesome. Where did I learn how to do art? I didn't learn how to do art. I taught myself. I taught myself through books, through YouTube videos. Back in the day when we had no YouTube, I taught myself mostly through books or just by doing it. That's basically it. Do you ever not know what to draw? Yes. And that's crap to deal with because there was one time, like, when was it? 6 months ago, I would say, before the summer began, I went through this phase where, oh my god, it was horrible. I did not know what to draw, and it was kind of like art block, you know? And to be honest with you, it's just like, not necessarily the fact you don't know what to draw, you just don't have the motivation to draw. And you're just like, picking up like a pencil is so hard, and you don't know like what to do, and that's the toughest thing. And what I basically kept telling myself was to get through this phase was, okay, pick up the pencil, put it on the paper, try it for 2 minutes, see what happens. And more than likely, like what happened was that I would start to get ideas, and then it would pop up, and I would just keep drawing, and I would end up drawing for like an hour straight, and I would have something that I didn't even think would be possible, you know? And something that actually helps with that is to look at things on Pinterest, for example, like reference photos. So that really jogs your motivation. I am Canadian. I was born in Quebec, so I'm technically French Canadian. I do speak French. This is my first language, but I don't really like it as much, so I'm primarily English, and I live in Germany. But I did live in Toronto for my entire life. So I am from Toronto, and yeah. Woo, Toronto, woo. These days, nobody buys art anymore. I don't know if that's necessarily true. It depends, because there's a lot of things you can do with art, like creating products, for example. You know, creating tote bags or creating t-shirts, creating like all kinds of things you can do with your art. I have found that there has been sort of a niche market with pet portraits. There has been like many people are quite proud of their pets, and especially when a pet passes away, you want to have something to remember them by. And I found that actually painting their portrait has helped with certain things like the grieving process, or many people are quite grateful for that, and they actually commission for paintings for their pets, or paintings about their pets. And this has been something that I have been able to kind of go along and try, and it has actually been sort of like my, at one point that's what I was living off of as well. It was mostly watercolor portraits, but it was really, yeah, it was really cool. It was really fun. And on top of that, Moisey, traditional art in its sense might not be as popular as it once was like 2 centuries ago, for example, but there is art everywhere, and it's mostly digital. Like, you know, if you're working in a gaming company, you need to draw concept art, as well as movies. There's art everywhere. You need it for specific creative, you know, careers. So it's not necessarily like a bad thing to study. A tattoo artist. I would love to be a tattoo artist. I think tattoos are so cool. I don't have any, but I would like to be. And I think that I could possibly, if I put my mind to it, because drawing in black and white is something that I really like to do. And I used to draw a lot of vintage portraits, because I like vintage stuff. And yeah, tattoo artist is one of the things that you can do in art. Do I watch YouTube a lot? Yes. Yes. I do. I watch it when I'm drawing, so I have it up on my screen and I'm drawing, and either if I'm filming a video, I will, like a speed painting, I will watch YouTube. And the ones I usually watch, I watch documentaries on various types of YouTube channels, but I recently started watching a lot of H3 productions, so that is quite funny. I do also watch PewDiePie. Shameful. Do you watch Doodle Date? No, let me Google that. Doodle Date. I also watch a lot of Bailey Jakes. I think she's awesome and really cute. Doodle Date, that looks so cute. What is this? Oh, art couple that posts videos every Sunday. And they have guinea pigs. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so cute. Okay. They have won me. Yeah, Papa bless. They have won me over. I'm subscribing to Doodle Date. That is so sweet. I love the idea. Subscribed. Thanks. What? Oh my god, everyone's been binge watching Doodle Date. What is this? I have to start binge watching it also. Look at that. That's so funny. Oh, they're so cute. Other art YouTubers that I follow are Lauven. I don't know. He does watercolor and it's really cool. Bailey J, obviously. Debbie Arts. Juicy Ink. Happy D Artist. Nikina Palm and Lena Danya. Lena Danya. Leon Burgers! Oh my god. You just found my favorite dog. I love, oh my gosh. The bigger the better. I love big dogs, like big bear dogs. I would love to draw them. I think that'd be hard because they have a lot of fur, eh? Most likely. I like to draw like, or like paint like an epic oil painting of a Leon Burger. That'd be so cool. Do I have any siblings? I do. I have a brother. He's younger. And he's 20. Oh my god, turning 23. Turning 23 in March, yeah. And he's back home in Toronto, so we're separated by the ocean. Okay, I've been neglecting my painting here, my drawing, so wait. Been answering all the questions. Do I play games? Yes, I do. I play, gosh. The latest game I've been playing is Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if that makes me, like, nerdy in any way, but I do love the entire, like, Skyrim. I played Skyrim like crazy back in the day with, like, PlayStation 3. Just playing Skyrim. And then when Elder Scrolls came out, I also went crazy for that. Do you think I could finish this drawing in one video? I don't know. I'm talking so much. I'm not even drawing anymore. Like, so many questions. But yeah, back to the game question. I like Fallout. Fallout I've played religiously. Not the latest one because I didn't like it as much, but I played Fallout, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, GTA, The Sims. I play a lot of Sims. Sims 4 I haven't played recently, but I used to be crazy about The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 and The Sims 1. So that used to be my jam back in the day. What else do I play? I can't remember. I play Rust. I don't know, it's one of the recent new ones also. That one was fun. Three marker challenge or cheap art supply challenge? Yes, I actually bought my cheap art supplies from the dollar store, from the Euro store, I could say. So I'm ready. I have everything to do it, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. But that would be fun. Like I think I bought cheap watercolors and cheap pencil crayons. So I'm gonna do mixed media version of it. My friend tried something really cool. You could just scribble on canvas with markers and then you put alcohol on it. Oh. I think alcohol, right? Not charcoal? That sounds cool. I think I saw that on Pinterest. I also want to do like Pinterest art challenges. I think that'd be really fun to do. Okay, I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit here because I've been talking the whole time. Just gonna put the basic color down. Any advice on where and how to open yourself for art commissions? I can tell you that the best thing that has worked out for me already, or so far, has been on Instagram. So I've been posting, let me pop up my Instagram here. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would see, I haven't been doing it recently because I am sort of just closed for commissions because I'm working on the YouTube channel thing. But if I show you on my Instagram, I do tend to post a lot of, like, for example, I'm targeting like pet portrait, so I want to get people to commission me to paint their pets. So I do post a lot of pictures of animals, for example. There's cats, there's rabbits, there's dogs. Like here, there's a little pug. And people usually contact me saying like, oh, they loved what I've done and they want me to paint their pet. And I've gotten all of my business through Instagram, so like these cats here, and it's been working really great. So they DM me or they email my address. So like in your description here in the bio, you need to make sure you have your address, and you can even say like, oh, commissions open, I'm taking commissions, and yeah, people will email you. So yeah, pretty much all of my business has been through Instagram. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's keep hustling over here. So in the center of the rose, I have to kind of use a little bit more of the blending, colorless blender, because there's a lot of different dark colors that you would need to create a gradient for. Yeah. Ooh. What kind of stuff? No, you know what? I love answering questions, but I can't do it at the same time as I'm drawing because I just can't work that way. Like usually when I'm drawing, I draw in total silence, apart from the fact that I'm watching something. But talking and drawing is much harder than you think. But the kind of stuff that I like to watch, do you mean like on YouTube or like TV shows, for example, or even movies? Because I like to watch scary stuff. I do like to watch a lot of scary stuff. It's my favorite genre. The recent TV show that I've been watching is Black Mirror. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's a British TV show, and I think it's on Netflix. Oh my god, this show would kill me because, like, the first time I watched this show, I think it was like season 2, episode 2 or 3. I can't remember which one. But I nearly had a heart attack because of the episode. I literally had a panic attack. Like, oh my god, I couldn't get over it. It was so intense. I don't know if you guys are all like younger. I would be careful because there's a little bit of, I don't know, gross undertones to the show. So I don't know if it's for like younger viewers, but yeah, it was nice. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Artmanda Vlogs. Have you watched Dead End? That sounds familiar. Dead End. I haven't watched Dead End. Shortcut colliding with oncoming car. Is it about zombies? Wait. Ooh, the route becomes dark and treacherous. I haven't watched that, but I'm going to watch it now. This sounds good. What should I draw for my art homework? A random object, example, a pen. I just drew a watch, but I want to draw something else to impress my art teacher. Is your art homework about realism? Like drawing something realistic? That could be anything, really. Yeah, shut up and dance. Okay, last night I watched it twice, back to back. The first time by myself, and I was drawing. Oh my god, I can't. I was drawing this. My Lana Del Rey. I was drawing this, okay, this pretty picture. I was drawing it, and I was watching it at the same time, and I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't. Like, I was freaking out, and then I had to watch it again with my husband in bed. It was a good episode. That was a good episode. And I agree with Gaming Lover. You should draw something like flowers because flowers are quite challenging and you would probably impress your teacher with it. Anything that's floral or like scenery or landscape, art teachers love. Just FYI. Thank you, Owen. Yeah. What's my favorite song? Eee, that is a hard one. Favorite song? Oh gosh. I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't know. I have a couple. I don't know if you guys know who this band is because they're quite old. I have like favorites in all across different genres. I am a huge classic fan, so in terms of classical music, I love classical music. Favorite composer is Mozart, by far. And I do listen to a lot of classical music, but on the other hand, I listen to heavy stuff as well. So my favorite band is Rammstein, a German, I don't know if you can consider them heavy metal, but it's quite dark music. And yeah, my favorite music is from them, specifically. Yeah, it's pretty intense, but I like it. So many questions. Do I watch The Walking Dead? I watched the first 3 seasons way back when it was like when I first started. And then I stopped watching it in the 4th season because it got really boring. Because it was just talk, no action. Crap, am I drawing? Oh, I'm drawing with the wrong color! Ah! No! No! Why am I doing this? Okay. But a zombie show that I'm watching right now is Z Nation. I don't know if you guys know it, but I quite like. It's quite cheesy, but it's it's really nice. I really enjoy it. It's like a comic book style. I like the characters as well. Owen, for the Winsor & Newton markers, I just ordered them today, or I didn't order them today. I got them from Amazon today, and it was mentioning earlier that I did a product review. I have the footage already filmed, and I have to edit it. But yeah, I tried the brush ones, and I do quite like them. They're quite nice, and they're a bit cheaper than the Copic markers. So I was pleasantly surprised about that. Okay, so now stuff gets real here, and the center is quite dark, so this is going to be intense. Probably need a darker orange. Oh, I don't know if I should use this. Okay, it's not so bad. Do I watch anime or cartoons? I don't watch anime. I'm sorry. And cartoons, I mean, I watch South Park. I don't know if that counts as a cartoon. I watch South Park. I watch Family Guy back in the day. I used to watch anime back in the day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch cartoons. You know why, Owen? Because every art teacher sees they probably have to grade anime or manga over and over and over again. It's very popular as an art form, but I don't know if art teachers are looking for that. They kind of want more realism. And I'm surprised at the flower thing because art teachers are crazy for flowers or for mountains or any sort of scenery. Rick and Morty, I don't watch it, but I've heard many good things. Many people have recommended it to me. Maybe I should take it up. Okay, the hardest part of this rose is the center because it's crazy. So many petals. Nah. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, I'm quite new to live streams. I don't usually watch them. I've never really watched them either. I've seen like my husband, he watches a few for game streams. But I always kind of like the idea where you can like instantly chat with your people that you're watching. And what's great is that right now, like I'm not that popular. Like I'm quite a very small YouTuber. Which is nice because it can be like one-on-one. So I quite like that. It's really nice. And I will for sure be doing a lot more streams, like scheduled weekly because I really like the concept. I just need to like make sure that I finish the drawing in time because right now it's already almost 2 hours and yeah, I'm talking a lot. I'm 25 years old. No, I don't want to say that because I feel so old. My birthday was in October, so I just turned 25. So I guess that makes things better. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Time goes by so fast. Oh my goodness. We have such young... I remember being 14. I don't remember being 12, but I remember being 14. That was the year. That was the year. Okay, I need like darker oranges. So let's get some more Faber Castell here. We've got this one. Dark orange. What's the difference? Terracotta? Burnt oak. Okay. Aye. Ay, ay, ay. I don't have, where's my orange? Okay. 20 was the year that I moved to Germany for the first time. I left my country and went abroad all alone. That was pretty intense. 20 was a good year. Am I okay with gay people? Of course. Yes. I am more than okay with gay people. I love gay people. I don't know if you guys know the show called RuPaul's Drag Race. It's something that I watch religiously. It's my favorite show. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Like, I love drag queens. Guys are from 2000. I know, doesn't it feel weird? I was born in 1991. So like a 90s child here. The 2000s. Oh my god. Oh, and that's bad. You should do your homework. You should do your homework. Don't watch me. Homework is very important. Depends what kind of homework. Okay? Depends what you want to do in life, but yeah, homework is important. My gosh. Ah, where did my thing go? Here. You were born in 96. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm the oldest in this chat. You're making, oh my god, you guys are making me feel like an old lady. I was born in 91. My brother was born in 94. Oh my god. This is incredible. You know, back in my day, I hate to say this, but like literally when I was your guys' age, like 12, 14, we did not have YouTube. Like YouTube did not exist. Like that's incredible when you think of it. Oh, so creepy. So creepy. Back in my day. That's very true. Back in my day, I used to be, we did not have internet. Why am I talking like a hick? Like a Texan. Thanks. I don't know. Like I said, I'm quite like a small YouTuber. Like I started my channel last year, but I didn't start really posting a lot or taking it seriously till last month. Like middle of September was when I started to really take it seriously. So I've had like a huge raise in subscribers since September. And I'm so thankful for it because it's actually given me some sort of like newfound passion for what I do. And I really want to like make some really cool content for you guys because I think it's really fun to do and it's really important. Sorry, I'm getting text message. Ah! Oh, 1985. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm not the oldest one. I'm going to draw that flower, then send it to you by Instagram, and it will be flower crazy. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like for you guys to send me photos, and I'd like to start featuring certain things on my YouTube like videos. Like maybe at the end of the video I'll have like a feature of like someone's art that they sent me, and I would love to receive fan art. I don't know, I think that would be so cool. Like this is the coolest thing ever. I did recently get one, and I was so I was so like honored to receive that fan art of myself, of my YouTube channel photo. I thought it was amazing. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but yeah, thank you again for sending me the photo. It was really fun. So if you guys don't mind me like featuring anything, I would love to do it. You guys can send me photos through info@brushesandbunnies.com. My email address is on my channel. So yeah, that'd be cool. You guys think I'm funny? Really? I'm just like being myself. I don't know. Like, what's the point of being fake, guys? Really? You think I'm funny? That's so... I think I'm goofy. I'm not... I don't know. It's not like I do jokes or anything. I just kind of like... I don't know. Damn it. I'm using the wrong color again. Yeah, I'd like to thank you again. It was so cool. I loved it so much. I hope you don't mind. I had to show it to my husband, and he was like, oh my god, like, she draws better than me. It was so funny. I was so impressed. Crap, what am I doing? I feel like this is not turning out the way that I want it to. Let's get some white in there. So let's get... Where's my pencil crayons? Okay, let's see if this pops up. A little bit of white. It's not really popping up. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to, like, if I messed up with the gradient and I need white where white should be and it's not popping up with pencil crayon, sometimes I take white acrylic paint and I paint on top of the drawing. And you can get some really cool effects with that. So this is all about mixed media. So using mixed media, which is what I do all the time. Okay, so let's add some more dark here. Yeah, it was totally good. It was more than good. I was actually genuinely impressed. Like, it was so cute. I loved it so much. Like, you drew my glasses and everything. It was so funny. Oh, like, really impressed. Creepy anime looking faces. That's the best. I love creepy anime. That's what I'm watching, creepy anime or creepy manga. It's what I like to read a lot. It's the only form of manga that I actually still read is like what's it? I said his name in my last stream. What's his name? He does like creepy manga. You guys should check it out. It might be a bit too creepy though if you're like young. Junji Ito. Oh, he does awesome manga. My husband's home from work. Shatty doo. Shatty boo boo. Hi. Did you bring food? Did you bring lots of food? Did you bring M&Ms? Where do you get Copic pens in the UK? Like I've been telling everyone, check on Amazon. Do check on Amazon. Yeah, do check on Amazon. There's great deals on Amazon. You can find sometimes they're on sale. Let me just quickly check because like you can buy touch markers on Amazon. You can buy Winsor and Newton markers. You can get all kinds of sets for the Copic ciao. I know you can buy the Copic ciao markers on Amazon, but I'm not sure about the Copic sketch. Did you buy stuff for raclette? Mm-hmm. Yeah! Okay, let's check Copic sketch. Yeah, you can also buy the Copic sketch markers. Whoa, it's expensive. Holy smokes. I'm like a child with food, yeah. No, it's because I've been at home all day and I didn't have food except for maple. Oh, I said M&Ms.
They didn't have them.
They didn't have M&Ms? Oh. Yeah, the nuts. But they're not as good as the M&Ms. Look, I got German snacks. Woo! Kinder surprise. Here in German, Kinder Überraschung. And then I got kind of like knockoff M&Ms. Woo! Okay. Huh? Okay. Thanks. Thank you too. Did you get stuff for raclette?
Yep.
So we have it later?
Yep.
Okay. I'll finish this stream later on and then we can eat. Can you close the door, please? Okay, where was I? You're moving to Germany? What? Where are you? Oh, probably shouldn't ask where you're moving. Yeah, Germany's an awesome country. Nashatz, Germany's an awesome country?
Yep.
Yeah. It's almost 7 p.m. at night. That candy. This candy is awful. Yes, I know. I've had it before and it really, really sucks. I think it's like, it's from like, what's the store called? Lidl? Lidl's the store? I wanted M&Ms, but apparently they did not have them at Lidl, so he had to get me the knockoff brand. Let me give it a try. Woo! Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Okay, I need to hustle with this. Hustle! Let's hustle! Can you make a tutorial how to draw a Leon burger? You know, Leon burgers are one of the most epic dogs I have ever seen. And I think that making a tutorial on how to draw them would be so much fun. I would love to do it. It would have to take time because, oh my god, they're so big. I'm Googling them right now. Oh my god, I want one. Look at the puppies. Look at the babies. That's a good idea. I will take your idea, Stefan, and do a tutorial. Maybe not right away because I do have a few videos that I'm working on now, but I think that would be really, really fun to do. God, this candy is not that good. But yet, I still want to eat it. There are some people throwing fireworks in the back of our backyard. Every single night we hear it. Here in Berlin, where I live, there's like a park nearby. And in the backyard, like I say backyard, but I really mean like the park in the back of our apartment. Every single night there's firecrackers. And most times they don't even have the legal firecrackers. They have the illegal like Polish firecrackers. And they sound like bombs are going off. So like whenever there's like a sports like soccer game, like World Cup for example, or even like New Year's, if Germany wins something in any sort of like soccer league, I don't know, bombs are going off in our backyard. And right now it's actually going off. Oh God. And sometimes it sounds like gunshots or like bombs. Like I feel like I'm in like, I don't know, it's like World War II again. Literally. And I think for New Year's this year, when New Year's is coming, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to film it and I'm going to upload it to YouTube because last year was crazy. Like, oh, firecrackers going off, people shooting firecrackers at cars. Like, it's insane. Like, this stuff you don't see in Canada, you know? It's actually quite dangerous in certain neighborhoods here to go on New Year's. Like, you can get firecrackers thrown at your face, at yourself. Like, they aim it at you and they shoot it at you. You think you're moving to Berlin? Berlin's an awesome city. It's really cool. It's one of my most, like, I didn't know what to expect when I moved to Berlin, and I was so shocked because it's so different than Toronto. And it has a really interesting history as well. I think Berlin is one of the best cities I have ever been. Actually, that's not true. I think Berlin is a great city to live in because it's really, really cheap. Like, oh my God, everything here is so cheap. Apart from apartments, which are currently rising. But like my favorite city in the world is Amsterdam. I love that city. Oh my God, I love it. It's so nice. Na. Okay, I gotta hustle because this is already 2 hours long that I've been sitting here and talking and drawing a rose. I probably would have been finished with this maybe like nearly an hour ago. But that's okay because I enjoy talking with you guys. And I hope it's turning out. I don't know, I can't really tell yet if it's turning out the way I want it to. Yeah. Thank you! Wait, how many subscribers do I have? I actually haven't checked how many I have today. Let me go back. Oh! 914! Dang! Dang girl, I'm almost at 1,000. That means giveaway time, and I'm not even ready for giveaway. I wanted to do a 500 giveaway. Not 500 giveaway. I wanted to do a giveaway at 500 subs, and then that came too quickly, and I wasn't prepared, and I was like, oh, I don't know how to do a giveaway on YouTube. Like, are there rules? Are there laws? You know, I don't know. And I kind of have it figured out now, but now I'm just like, what? Like, 1,000 subscribers is already like around the corner. Like, probably this weekend I will get to 1,000 subscribers, which means I need to get my ass in gear because I want to give you guys something. Yours says 903. Yeah, I think I get to see the count before. Like, it doesn't update on my YouTube channel right away. Like, I get to see it privately in my settings. So I have right now 914 subs. Damn. Damn, girl. I've never been to Paris. I would love to go to Paris. I keep saying, like, my husband, like, oh, I want to go to Paris. Like, Paris, because my ancestors are from Normandy, France. Like, if I trace back my entire lineage, it goes back to Normandy, France. So I have a connection. I mean, I'm 100% French Canadian. And, yeah, I would love to go to France in general, but I don't know, Paris. I've heard bad things about Paris over and over, but I'd still like to go. Have you been to London? No. I haven't been. Oh, I've only been to oh my gosh, where have I been? I've been to Italy, to Spain, to Netherlands, Czech Republic. Yeah. Obviously Germany. I can't even think. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Those are the only countries I've been to in Europe yet, as of yet. But that will change because I really want to go to London, and I'd like to go to Dublin as well. Thanks everyone also. Yeah, thanks for the compliments and for the subscribers. Like, I'm over the moon at the support I've been getting. And you can ask me anything you want, to be honest with you. I have many cool stories to tell because I do have another hobby with my husband and I, and we did a little bit of like metal detecting in Berlin. Oh my god. That's like a hobby we want to pursue, and we actually wanted to do like a YouTube channel as well on like our findings and like our adventures, because we like to go to like abandoned places in Germany, like Berlin area and the Brandenburg area. So we often go to like my side hobby is to go visit castles, but we also like to visit abandoned military areas or like abandoned hospitals, for example. And yeah, that's always quite an adventure, which we've never filmed as of yet because it is illegal, because we are trespassing. Is my stream cutting out? That looks like it's cutting out. What colors am I using? Let me just do it once more. I'm using these colors from Copic Ciao. I'm using primarily the pale pink with a darker hue of blush. For like the darkest parts, I'm using peach. And for the orange, I have the light orange and I have the cadmium orange. London is pretty cold and dark, but I still love it. Ooh. You know, cold and dark, I hate to say because I'm not a, like, like people like often say, okay, let's go on vacation. Where do you want to go? I want to go somewhere warm and sunny, like Florida or like the south of Spain or the south of Italy. And for me, it's always been the opposite. I want to go somewhere that's cold and rainy and dark, and like London is like the perfect example of where I would like to go on vacation. I don't know why people hate it so much. It's where I feel the happiest. What color are my eyes? I have a mixture of green and blue eyes. Depending on the light and depending on the weather, like if it's gray, overcast with gray, it will look like I have green eyes. And then sometimes it looks like I have more blue eyes. It's kind of strange. What is your secret to being awesome? Chocolate? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Dude, you gotta have a sense of humor, okay? I think that's, for anyone, that's like being awesome. Like, if you have a sense of humor and you can laugh at yourself, like, bonus points to you. $910 subscribers. I have, wait. Have a little bit more than that now. Oh, H3. Where? Come on, load. 916 subscribers right now. Dang. I need to figure out this giveaway or finalize it. Okay, let's hustle. Let's keep going. Let's hustle. Gotta finish this. I need to eat dinner. I'm really hungry. And chocolate is not dinner. Green eyes, you're the sparkle. I like green eyes the best. No offense to anyone else who does not have green eyes. I just think they're really pretty to draw. Like blue eyes, green eyes. Gaming lover, I will be doing, like, part of the giveaway that I'm planning is gonna include probably some Copic markers. Most likely the Copic ciao. I won't say anything else than that. And I will include a drawing that I have done recently as part of like the package, the gift package. So no matter where you live in the world, I will ship it for free internationally. That is part of my service, so don't worry about that. And yeah, you guys can have a chance to win. It will be announced. I don't know, like seriously, the subscriber count is going up quite fast, so I would love to announce it probably like maybe on Sunday, Sunday or like the beginning, early week, like early next week. Black brown eyes, dude, that's badass. I think the combination of dark eyes on females really nice, and like light blue green eyes on males really nice. I think it's really like for me, when I see a girl with dark eyes, I think that's really like, I don't know, like there's something about it that I really like. Sometimes I wish I had dark eyes as well. But, you know, you always want what you can't have, right? For Halloween, I had contacts. I had, I put in contacts for the first time in my life for Halloween. And they were black, and they were the contacts that made your eyes look like doll eyes, you know? So I had like black doll eyes. Oh my god, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But contacts are quite, I don't like putting them in, they feel weird. Yeah, Sunday, I can't promise on Sunday. It's just like what I would suggest, because I don't even have the product. I would have to go buy it in the store for the giveaway, and I have to buy the product, like the markers in the store, and I don't even know if they have the ones I'm looking for. And if not, I would have to order it on Amazon. So I think I would only announce it early next week. Okay, stop singing. Let's listen to some music quickly. Dude. I can't listen to music. La 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 la. I wish there wasn't this copyright thing in Germany. I could play any music I wanted to, and I can't. That sucks. What the hell? Play. Dude. I can't listen to music, like I can't listen to just the radio because I have to, because I don't have, what do they call it in the States? Like freedom of, oh, what is it called? I forget what it's called. I don't have this in Germany, so I can't just listen to like Katy Perry or anything because I could get my video shut down. Where is it? Fair use. Shats, you're always watching? No! My sharpener opened up everywhere. One sec. It's full. All right, we're back in business. Woo! I should maybe finish the center, eh? What is my favorite marker except any Copic markers? Good question. It's these bad boys right here. So I have the old one. This is like the super old one from like 10 years ago. And then these are the new ones. These are fantastic. I love them so much. The Touch Twin Tip markers from Shinhan Art. I did a review on it. Maybe I should do a product test on it to film another video. But this is a really good alternative. I really, really recommend these. They're a little bit cheaper than the Copic. Like for here in Germany, they're about like €2 cheaper. So it's quite the difference actually. And what I mean by cheaper is also, this is comparing to the sketch Copics. So the Copic Ciaos, I would say the Touch are a little bit less cheaper. But they're quite similar in price. But this is a really good brand. They work really well. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I keep getting text messages. Stop texting me. Oh no. Okay. How right? Wait. Questions. Did you get scared when your Copic has a different marker color on it? Can you repeat the question? Oh, someone keeps texting me over and over and over again. One sec. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec. Okay. I apologize if I'm being loud. Okay. I don't know if like the mic is too close. My husband keeps texting me that the mic is like, oh Lord. Okay, I hope this is a good distance. I hope I'm not screaming in your ears. Sorry guys if I'm too loud. Oh yeah. Holy, you got Touch marker set of 80 on eBay for about 30. Were they used? That is a damn good deal. Yes. You coming to disturb? I don't know what's wrong with the microphone.
You're too close.
Am I too close? Is it too far?
Better.
Is it? Well, you can only hear.
It's perfectly fine, just don't yell so much.
Why is he yelling? Watch out for— oh, don't freak him out. My husband's freaking out my bunny. Oh, do bear, you made him scared. Okay, let me know if the sound is better now because we pushed it a little bit further away. Apparently I was screaming or something, I don't know. What is my favorite picture that I drew? Oh, that's a tough question. That is a very tough question because I have quite a bit, but I have to say that my favorite is I don't know if I should choose bunny favorite or if I should choose human favorite. Because I have quite a bit that I really like, but there's one in particular. 1 second. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me show you. This is one of my favorites just because of what I painted was Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. It's quite old. It's from 2015 March, so in March 2015, and this was one of the first times that I started using pastels, and I really liked what I achieved. I think if I were to recreate this now, it would look really, really cool. So maybe I would do that. I also have another favorite. It's a human, and this one is the first time that I really used a lot of mixed media together. It's acrylic, acrylic, ink, watercolor, pastels, and pencil crayon. So it was a combination of all kinds of things, and I used for the very first time acrylic paint that was like a shimmery bronze, and it was to paint the frame around her head. And this was inspired by Marie Antoinette, which is one of my sources of inspiration, because I love the colors and everything. So that was really, for me, was like kind of a stepping stone, and when I was realizing that my talent was becoming a little bit more than what I always used to do, it was kind of like development stones for me. So I'm able to see like how, you know, I improved and what kind of materials I was starting to use was really, it was really cool. It was a good development for me. Thanks everyone. Pineapple pen. I have a pen. Okay, let's hustle. Gotta keep moving. Let's go back to this. Birds flying high. It's dawn. All right. I have a pen. You have a pineapple. Pen. Pineapple pen. Okay, let's finally do the center. Let's get it done. Let's do it. I'm hungry. I need food. I need a darker red, like darker pink. I can do it. Is my audio syncing properly? I feel like I'm talking and it's advanced more than the actual painting or the stream. Okay guys, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to use my Winsor & Newton marker. Let's see. I know this is supposed to be a Copic sketch entirely, but I just want to test it because I have just received these today and I want to see how it looks like mixed together. So let's test it. This works really well, by the way, Winsor & Newton. Owen, I also have 10-year-old markers here. Yeah, I think these are older than 10 years old. I got them in high school and they work still fine and I still draw with them. I haven't had to refill any of them. Oh, I love this color. This color is fantastic. Winsor & Newton, rose pink. It's so nice. I love it. Okay, wait, I'm getting distracted. Let's do the center. Let's do the center. I don't have the proper pencil crayon. Or do I? Yeah, baby. Touch, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Touch, baby. Yeah. So always when you're drawing a rose, the most detailed part is usually the center of it. It's got so many different shades and complexities. I think I just screwed it up with the red. Wait, let's work it, let's work it. Just so you guys know, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep rolling, let's keep rolling. I never know what I'm doing. Yo dog, same here. Just kind of winging it, basically. I think that this picture is literally gonna be endless with detail because I have to keep doing the shadows and there's so much to do. So I'm using, for the shadows, I'm using a dark red Faber Castell polychromos pencil. And it's just better than using like a dark gray or black because black can be super harsh. Black can be super harsh and it doesn't always look good with the colors that you use. So you just have to kind of find a darker shade of a similar color and use it instead of the black. This, I forgot to draw the petal here. Ah, wrong color. Is it laggy? Because I'm not seeing it laggy from my side. I don't know, I hope it's not laggy. Maybe because I'm streaming for too long, I don't know. It's already 2.5 hours. Holy smokes. Okay, hustle, 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 hustle. Need to keep hustling. Let's keep hustling. Let's keep drawing, keep drawing. This is like a speed draw right now. Oh, crap. Question. I have a question. Is Micron inking pen better than Faber Castell inking pen? I've never used the Micron inking pen. I've only been using the Faber Castell ones, so these ones here, the Pitt artist pens, and they have been doing a fantastic job. I don't know. I haven't had issues with them at all, and I really like the quality of them, so I haven't had to use any others. I've used, like, the only others that I've actually used are the Copic multi-liners. And the problem with these is, like, they work really well, but the problem is when you're mixing it, so like, let's say for myself, if I'm like, I do watercolor mostly and I like to ink on top of the watercolor afterwards, and it's very important that the pen remains good quality at all times, even if it gets a little bit wet. And I found that these Copic ones, it says that it's water and Copic proof, but when it gets a bit wet, the marker itself stops to work. And the Faber Castell works much better. Like, even if the tip gets wet, it's like no big deal. I don't know, it doesn't ruin it. These ones I can't use with the watercolor. So I would recommend the Faber Castell ones. They work really well. It's up to you. What am I eating? You guys can see me. Okay, wait. I'm eating German stuff. These are like really bad knockoffs of M&Ms. But right now they're delicious because I'm hungry. Yeah, look. Bleh. I'm eating German food. What I wanted to say was that it's up to you how you want to outline your work. I think what makes a really pretty effect is to use a colored version, so like a darker color of the color that you're using. So like here, in this case, it's pink. So I'm using a darker red to do the outline rather than using a black. You can also use gray, which is quite suitable. But for some occasions, like in this one, for example, I used a darker pink or a darker gray to do some of the outlines. For some aspects of it, I did use a black fine liner as well, but you gotta be very careful because it might end up ruining your art. Now, if you're doing like comic book style art or like manga, for example, it's totally suitable that you can outline everything with black because that's the type of art that you're doing. But if you're going for a more realistic tone, you want to kind of tone down on the black and you want to do more realistic shadows with like if you think of it, the shadows are not always black. They're like a darker shade or darker tone of the like of a color. So I would suggest using a colored outline rather than black for realistic. I'm eating candy for dinner. No. I'm going to have dinner right after the stream is over. We're going to be making raclette. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I hope you do, because it's the best food ever. It's like a little, how do you explain raclette? It's like a little oven thing, and you have like little pans, and you can stuff it with things. Like we put potatoes and cheese and bacon, and you put it in this oven, and you wait for it to like cook. It's very fun. It's a nice little thing. And this piece right here can be so much more detailed. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far right now. Don't know. Might do like a part 2. I don't know. What? 10:30 in the morning for you? So you're starting your Friday? What? Oh my god, that's so insane. Oh my god. Little oven thing. I don't know how to explain raclette. It's you just search it. Raclette. It's a French word. Or is it German? I think it's French. Oh, bunny bear! My bunny's right here. I think Bunny's hungry also. He wants dinner. You live in Las Vegas? Dude. Dude. Las Vegas is like I've always wanted to go to Las Vegas. Maybe one day. Okay, let's hustle. Let's finish this. Finish this! Something that I don't advise to do is to rush things, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. If you're meant to be somewhere or need to finish something or like it's homework, I would suggest getting an early start on it. Do not rush art because in the end you won't be happy and then you're gonna be all discouraged and you're gonna be like, why did I rush it? It looks so bad. I could have done better. Just give yourself time, and if it's not working out for you, like step away from your art. Just walk away and come back to it later on. It's no big deal. It's all good. Las Vegas is very hot and I hate it. Oh, I wish it was hot right now. I mean, I do like what I said earlier about the rainy weather and dark and cold and stuff like that. Like London weather, I really admire. But this time of year, sometimes I wish it was hot. So I kind of envy you that you have hot weather all year round. Well, all year round. I don't know if it's all year round, but more than here. It's quite cold in Berlin right now. Germany is cold. Depends where you are. I mean, I'm used to it. Coming from Canada, it's also cold. So to me, it's the same. I like being cozy also. Like, I have a blanket right now. It's my fuzzy blanket. Wow. And I got like, do you want to see my slippers? Check it out. These are my, I don't know if we got any Canadians in the chat. These are my Canadian slippers. They keep my feet warm. Yeah. I have a blanket all year round. I love being, I'm also always cold, so it makes sense. All right. Let's do it. Keep on doing it. Let's keep on trying. Little oven day. Are you making fun of me, Moisey? I wish the chat wasn't so delayed. Ah, it's super delayed. Okay. Almost done. Oh, thank you, Orlando. That's so sweet. Oh, that makes me so happy. La la la. Woo! You reported someone? Oh no! Oh no, I hope it wasn't me. Okay. I'm choking on candy. Someone disliked my video? How can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see if people wait, let me check this out. I'm gonna check it out. Ah, someone did dislike it. Oh well, it's all good. Haters gonna hate, right? You guys are gonna make me choke on more candy. You guys are so funny. This is jokes. Ay, ay, ay. I have a smudge here. I hate when that happens. There was like a pencil crayon smudge, I think from my sharpener. Okay. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Almost done. Why did the cow cross the road? I don't know why. No. Okay. Ah, sorry, I don't want to scream, but I do scream sometimes when I'm trying. It's not going the way I want. Oh snap. Oh snap. It's not turning out. Because we destroyed his forest? Damn, it's getting dark real fast. So he walked road. Oh, it's funny. Okay, let's spin this baby. I'll spin you right around, baby. Oh, there's another smudge. Oh, no, it's not. The stream is gonna end very soon because I'm hungry and I'm almost done. Probably gonna be till 3, like in 15 minutes. I think in 15 minutes, and I'm gonna go because I actually have some videos I want to upload also. I need to work on them before. Really, Macy? Would I sell these? I don't know. Would people buy this? I don't know what people would buy. I would like to make like prints of certain things, but I need to design it first, which is no problem because I am, it's my background, so I can do that, but. Yeah, she have to eat. Yeah. You see all those emoticons you posted? That's exactly what I want to eat. Like French fries. I don't know what else there is in the sushi. Yeah, sushi. Oh yeah. But like right now I'm seeing like this side is more developed than this side. So I could theoretically spend a lot more time on this. But in terms of like, yeah, the fact that I have to go very soon, I don't know if I will do as much detail. Y'all shouldn't starve yourself, it's not good. Don't starve yourself, gaming. You need to eat. Eat, baby, eat. French fries, chips. Yeah, we call chips like potato, like, how do I say this? Okay, wait. We have French fries and then we have chips. But chips are like crisps? Is that what you call them? Crisps? Crisps. We've got crisps. Na 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 na. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. Okay, so for the last bit of this, I'm going to just focus on doing a little bit more shadow, and then I'm going to end the stream probably in 13 minutes or so. Tatoes? Tatoes. Do you call like chips Tatoes? Tatoes? Ah, I like that. When I go to Ireland, I'm gonna say that. Will people laugh at me if I'm trying to like be Irish? Like be cool? Can I have some Tatoes? Tatoes. Chips crisps. We do not call chips crisps. We call, oh my god, this is so confusing. I have known them as chips my whole entire life, but I do know that here, like, the British people call them crisps. And also, I've heard, like, Germans also, when they speak English, they call them crisps. But that's only because they've learned, like, the Oxford English in school, so. No, 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 wrong color, wrong color. All right, all right, all right. Hashtag wrong color. Story of my life. Wrong color. Oh my god, it's like past my bedtime, even though it's like 8 o'clock. Oh gosh. Jesus. You guys are making me laugh. Notice me. Notice me. You guys are silly. Silly gooses. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, guys. Times are for losers. Yes. I agree. You know, I work better in like the nighttime. I prefer to stay up, and getting up early in the morning is difficult, but you know, as a working woman, you kind of have no choice, so you gotta get up early and go to work. But I've always worked better at nighttime when it's dark out. Like, to me, that's like the time when I'd like to start working. Notice me, senpai. Guys, I'm noticing y'alls. I'm noticing. I just gotta hustle here. I gotta hustle. So 8 more minutes until the stream is finalized. So I gotta hustle. Let's do it. What? Guys. Stop making me laugh, guys. You know, I can't keep going if I keep laughing. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Senpai. Yes. Yes. Because I am hungry. I'm hungry for bacon and potatoes. I hope you guys don't mind if I sing a little bit, because I don't sing in real life. I'm a horrible singer. But it just comes out, you know? No, don't make me laugh. Stop. No. No! You guys have found my weakness. I laugh at everything. Any like bad joke, I will laugh. Unless it's horrible, I won't laugh, but I do laugh at a lot. It's the easiest way. Like, I will not stop laughing. Hashtag wrong color. Yeah, that's exactly what I just did. Why? I keep mixing them up. Hashtag wrong color. God damn. Oh, I love Binky Bears. You know, when a bunny binks, it's the greatest thing in the world. Yesterday, my bunny was binking all night, and he hasn't been binking in a while because his best friend died a few months ago, and he was kind of like really attached to him, and he just yeah, went through like a lot of stuff. You know, your best friend dies, you don't, you know, you stop binking. It was horrible, and he's been really good lately. Like, he's been happier, which I'm really, really happy about, because having a sad bunny is not fun. Hashtag wrong color. Yeah. Look at that. Look, do you see it on the camera? Hashtag wrong color right there. Y'all see that? Wrong color. I swear to God, I'm going to use that from now on. Hashtag wrong color. Okay. We got 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes left. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. I swear to God, I wish I could play that right now. Hashtag wrong color. Yeah. Oh, this is so funny. Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there an emoticon for that? Let me check. I'm an old lady, I don't know these emoticons. Jokes. I do know. Except I've never seen the YouTube emoticons. They're like the exact same as like, was it Samsung? Hashtag wrong color. Alright. Crap, I've been busy looking at emoticons. Let's hustle. Get it done. Stormy Pets, that is a yes. I will draw your bunny and I will post it to YouTube. Okay? I think it's gonna be super. It won't be a huge painting or a drawing or anything. It's gonna be like a little bit small, but I've been wanting to draw a bunny. I haven't drawn a bunny in a while, and that's kind of like my go-to because I love bunnies and they're so easy to draw. They're really, really fun. So I would love to draw your bunny. But she's so cute, little baby. And I'll put a flower, like Lana Del Rey style. I'll put like a flower bandana on her. Holy smokes, there's 2 minutes left. Okay. Alright. I can do a lot more detail on this. Actually, wait. I have this problem where it really annoys me because I want to keep going as much as I want. Like, I want to put more detail. I want to work on it till I'm like dead or something. Like, right now to me, it's not perfect. And it's not the way I wanted it to look like. And it's kind of screwed up like perspective in like an artist's head. You will never see your work as perfect. So there's kind of like, for myself, I will never have an end zone to it. Like, I will just keep working and working and working on it until in my eyes it's the way I want it, and it will never be that way. So right now what I'm gonna do, I know I can put a lot more detail. I know I could work on the colors, I could work on the shadows. And you guys are sending me bunnies. Don't make it, no. You're sending me bunnies. Oh, that's so evil. You guys are delaying my stream here. So evil. I have 30 seconds left. And you guys are sending me bunnies and trying to make me laugh. I want to like have a summary outro happening. Now you're sending me poops. Are they onions? I don't know. You send bunnies. Okay. I'm going to put the pencil down. The marker, whatever. Right now, it will stay like this. Wait, it's all screwed up. No, don't end this. All right, guys. You're sending me all kinds of stuff in the chat. Do you want me to stay for another like 10 minutes or so? Because I could continue. I'm just gonna be starving. Don't end this. Who wants me to stay for like 10 more minutes? I will stay and talk for 10 more minutes. But then I need to eat, okay? I need to eat. I need food in my belly. My belly. Yes, hashtag wrong color. Alright, 10 more minutes. The stream has officially been extended for 10 more minutes, and then we will begin the final countdown again. The final countdown. Okay, let's check. Eating on camera is like not cool. The problem is I've been eating kind of like these like German like chocolate stuff here, but the thing is I need to prepare my food. I have nothing that's prepared, so I need to like boil the potatoes, you know, do housewife stuff. Don't we all wish we had cooks? No, don't send me food emojis. You're making me even hungrier. No. Guys. My belly hurts. My belly's hungry. No! Yes, I want to eat bacon and potatoes. That's exactly what I'm going to eat after. With cheese. Mm. Hungrier? Wait, is it not a word? Hungrier. I'm hungrier. That's a word. And no, my husband cannot cook. Maybe if he's watching this, guys, my husband's the moderator of this chat. If you keep sending messages telling him to cook for me, maybe he will see it. I don't know if he's still online watching. Hashtag husband, hashtag something cook for wife. I don't know. I don't know. Get him to cook for me. Stormy pets. Yes! I have like minions for me. You guys are like my evil minions. Hey, Shatsi, you heard the popular vote in the chat. You need to cook for your wife. Wife, cook for wifey. Feed her 2016. Guys, I'm gonna be spending the next 10 minutes laughing and not drawing. Y'all are crazy. Oh my god. I can't even look at the chat. It's too funny. Oh, Lord. Peter Red. Shots! Bad Chatsy, don't say that. That's a Trump reference. There's no Trump allowed in this chat. Get her out. Order her dinner. Cook for coalition. You guys are so creative. Like, I should hire you guys as my marketing geniuses. Oh my god. I can't even draw straight lines anymore. I can't keep drawing. Oh my god. No, I can't. Oh. Oh, these hashtags. Y'all's are jokers. Crazy jokers. Like, I'm not even drawing anymore. I'm just kind of like scribbling lines, trying to like make sense of what I'm doing. Yeah, hit me up some jokes. Okay, wait. Focus, refocus, focus. Need to focus. No, Shatsi. You know what you can do, Shats? You can boil the potatoes. Because we need to get the potatoes boiling before we can eat. Because that's the whole point of raclette. You know, I've never had Chipotle. Guys, no, Shats, they don't know what raclette is. I tried to explain that it's a little oven thingy, but I can't explain it. Yeah! Get my husband to boil the potatoes. Yeah, boy, yeah, let's force him. Let's peer pressure him into boiling the potatoes for me. We need to boil the potatoes. He doesn't even need to peel them. He can just boil them, and then we can eat them after. The potatoes are the best. Peer pressure. Yes. Yes. Generally, I would say peer pressure is a bad thing, and don't ever peer pressure anyone at school. But in this case, you guys can peer pressure my husband. You have my permission. Boil the potatoes. I feel like I'm ruining it right now. Wait, I have to refocus. Boil, boil, boil. Husband peer pressure is okay. Yes. Totally. Shots, I know you can hear me. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm saying, the word shots, excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold. The word shots means like, what's the equivalent in English? It's like, I don't want to say like, oh baby, or like, hon, or like, what's the equivalent? I don't know what the equivalent is, but in Germany you call like your loved one, like your spouse, like Schatz, which means like treasure in German. So when I say Schatz, I'm really talking to my husband. Alright. Whoa, guys, it's 3:10, or 3 hours and 10 minutes. The 10 minutes has been, just kind of flew by. My throat is dying. I was speaking for 3 hours straight. Okay. So, I'm going to end this stream now. When I say shots, I'm talking to my husband. Not shots. Shots. Okay, guys. So I'm going to end the stream now for real. For realsies. I need to eat something. Because obviously my husband is not falling to peer pressure. So I want to end the stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I surely have. I will be doing another stream probably in a week or so. And I will be uploading videos until in the meantime. Again, don't forget, at 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing or announcing a giveaway. And the giveaway, I've already kind of spoiled it. It's a little bit related to Copic markers. So just a little thank you for you guys for being totally awesome and being really, really cool subscribers. And yeah, giving me motivation and support. Oh my god, my voice. Yeah, so I'd like for you guys to wish you guys a great day or a great night wherever you guys are in the world. And I will upload a video very shortly, probably early next week, announcing the giveaway, okay? And there will be enough time for you guys to sign up, and you can share it with your friends or not share it if you guys want to win. But there will be some rules and qualifications to apply to the giveaway, so yeah. I don't know what yet, but we'll see. Yeah, so thanks everyone. Wish you guys all a great day or night. Bye. This is supposed to be a